people. We're on the draw versus burn. We're going into 13. Have 4 spells, maybe. I started the league already. I'll talk about the league, the list, just afterwards. My life, yeah. Lava spike me. I'm gonna go ahead and attack here. And I'm gonna play the 1 Ravager, basically. Hello, Pokemon fan. Oh. Dredge is, Dredge will dredge us till the end of times. One day, they will not get dredges. Red 10 life. Dude, this is a 3rd lava spike. Alright, so I don't know why I'm exactly playing the 2nd Smith. Just to keep my 2nd Ravager. Yeah, I mean that's just good. So could play the Ballista there. I don't know. Gonna play him randomly. I think this game doesn't. I'm gonna try to kill them next turn, no matter what they do. So we're gonna have a 6/6, 7 damage. Yeah. Okay, so if they have a bolt, we lose. Now it's a good time to draw double Goblin Guy to play. That's all I end. Alright, so if they had a bolt, we lose, right? So what can they have? Right? Like, if they had a bolt, we just lose. So what is more counters? The 2nd Ravager? I think the 2nd Ravager is more counters. I really sure I could go play in paper. I mean, we would be dead, right? If they had a bolt. We were tapped out. So no fear, I guess. Fear's the mind killer. I guess I could have Deflecting Palm. That's kind of hard to play around that, right? I think they go Deflecting Palm here. No, they're just conceded. Alright. So there's 9, 13, 16, and then we have the Ballista to back up. Alright, I just beat Burn. Burn is so, man, I don't know who enjoys playing Burn, honestly. It just seems so... underwhelming every time I play against it. Yeah, I think the merit scales, it's a good deck. But I wanted to try green white, so So these are the merit scales. I think the silver. I think this is cool. I wanted to try Summon Genius Smith and Mishra's Bubble. You know, I think it doesn't make that much difference, right? Well, Smith was good here, for example. Doesn't really solve problems, I guess, but it solves some problems. It's like makes you less susceptible to Force of Vigor. All that. At the end of the league, I'll talk about the deck. Wow. Kahira, so we're playing against Control. I mean, we have a lot of spells. So I need to maul. Kahira normally is Control, but it could be something else. Ah, she wanted to play Karn. Wow, this hand is unplayable. No lands, all lands. I need to move this. Alright, so put the basic back. I mean, get this hand basically because we have Urza Saga, and I know my opponent has. I know my opponent probably has oh, dude. What's it called? Spreading Seas. Oh, yeah. Jeez. I think this is pretty. Oh my god, more line. I only play 24, but I think I'm just gonna jam my Walker. One less counter spell, you know. Like if they fetch, even if it fetch shock to just to counter spell it, I think it's almost worth it. That means also they don't get to steal it with Admiral's Charm, so it's all good. Everyone's playing Breeding Pool. Oh, it's a 4-color Omnath deck. Okay, we probably lost. Ren 6 is a good Magic cards. Oh my god, another land. Jesus Christ. So they're playing the... Yeah, that's also fine. I mean, I just like Relic. For example, against this kind of deck. But I mean, we are like, we're really fucked. They put Kahira in hand. I can't believe we do another land. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I should just give up this game, honestly. But what else? Guess they're gonna bolt these. Oh, let's just tap out. I mean, no. No. My brain could have Solitude or nothing. I guess next time I can put Lures in my hand. Yeah. Can't believe it that we drew another land. Why am I playing these? I'm not gonna win. I have 4 lands in hand. I'm not gonna win. So Prismatic Ending is not so good. I don't want... What did I put in there? Oh yeah, Relic. Maybe I want a couple of Relics. Got a couple of bubbles. I think this is more like we just have to deal with them. What does this 4-color Omnath play? Like, dude. Ren. Do they play in Graveyard? Only Ren, really. Okay, then fuck the relics. Maybe one Pithing Needle will be okay. Yeah, this deck just doesn't have... I'm looking at this list. It just doesn't have, like, weak spots, you know? Only the mana base. But, you know, Triumphs fix your mana base. So... I mean, this just... That deck doesn't have, like, a sideboard card you put on and you're like, oh, now I'm a favorite. You just need to do your thing better than they do their thing. And with Solitude, that's kind of hard. That's a good question, because my immediate response was to say the green red. But actually this could be better. Because I guess the sun is okay. You know, like you really want to be like, the good thing with this version is that it has more card advantage. I found that in LGSs, yeah, I mean, unless there's like a crazy combo or something in there, you normally say you generally just play against, like, sometimes some Dordley decks, you know. I'm gonna go around 6 and that'll be kind of rough. So I would probably play something with green-white, with Lurrus. It also allows you to know if your opponent is not very good. Dude, why they always have the Ren? Like, they play 60 cards and they always have Ren turn 2. So annoying. Pendulum, please. So I think green-white with the Lurrus, you know. Yeah, I'm playing green-white. Hello, Boganstan, how are you? Peter Drassi. Alright, so my plan is to try to kill him turn 5 with a double Ravager play. So make a token next turn. Hopefully play a 1-drop if we draw it. Yeah, scales. And then untap and kill them. Yeah, advantage with the card. I think when you're against an unknown field, also having access to Prismatic Ending means that you can answer almost anything, you know. You need to prepare. This other version that I play, the green-red one, it's heavily tuned against what I expect to play against. I play Force of Vigor for the hammer, you know. Oh. Right, so my opponent, I guess, will have some kind of answer for this guy. Or not. Okay. The Fairy Time Raveler. I mean, I still get the counters, so it's not the worst. Alright, so what we're gonna do here... Just play Hangawak Ravager, but then I open myself to the... Okay, so I'm gonna play Pithing Needle, Hangawak Walker, put the counters on. Yeah. I'm not gonna need the Fairy Time Raveler, so they cannot instant speed verdict me. That sounds like a plan. The only problem is I don't have an oh, let's see. Prismatic ending, of course. Well, still got the counters. Probably gonna make a construct here. And try to kill them next turn if they tap out. Hello, Linky. How are you, mate? Sorry, I didn't. I mean, I saw your message, but my brain is so smooth that it doesn't answer. They can have a Mage's Charm here. I tapped my Spire like an idiot, right? Yeah. I should have tapped the Spire. That was a mistake. Should I put the counters here? I read that they steal it. I'll say no. Oh man, that's so bad that I didn't. I'm gonna try to play Ravager here. I would like them to counter it. If they have a charm. Alright, perfect. So what I would like them to do is Supreme Verdict me, and then I kill them next turn with the Ravager. Expressive Iteration, sure. And we have like 9 power on the board. Triumph. I mean, I can play both Ravagers. What do they play that's instant speed? I mean, they can have Force of Vigor, I guess, but they don't play almost any. Only Force of Vigor. They play like 2 Forces of Vigor. So, can I kill them here? Play second Ravager. Again, I tap this like an idiot. Or like play third Ravager. It. I think this is lethal. Yeah, it's plenty lethal. Unless they have Force of Vigor, then I've not lost. Alright. I think it's pretty important not to keep dirty hands against these guys. So I'm just looking at the... Like, they don't play a Mage's Charm. I thought they play a Mage's Charm. Oh, you'll see. Force of Negation. I'm probably sure they remove the forces and they put the Force of Negation, put the Force of Vigor. And a Stony Silence. Made Engineer Explosives. Maybe I should bring in 1. It just feels really bad. Maybe I should bring like a couple of these to answer Renan 6. Because destruction spells only... yeah, I got a bubble and work. Yeah, no Solitude apparently. I mean, they definitely have Solitude, but they didn't have it. I mean, you kind of have to go for it, you know? What are you gonna do? They're tapped out. Like, they only play 4 Solitudes. I think when the card was released, I remember saying this. Like, I think this card is a mistake. If it was a path to exile for free, it would be different, right? Because you would still be giving your opponent a land. So you 2-for-1 yourself, and your opponent gets a 2-for-1. So it's like really good for your opponent. But right now, like, Source of Plowshares, man. There's a reason. Ugh. I actually don't dislike this hand so much. So you can answer Renan 6 if we draw an artifact. No. Yeah, this basically just dies to Prismatic Ending this hand. So let's Let's just get another one. I kind of like this. I think I'm gonna do this, have a bubble. So next time I can play Smith and pump it, even if they have a Ren 6. Wow, no Ren 6, guys. Maybe they counter the Smith. Oh, I think I'm okay with them countering the Smith. They only play 4 counter spells, right? Basically, I think Solitude should make a path to exile, not a source of closures. I think that was a mistake. Like that is no way that is not a mistake in the design. Yeah, I played 4 bubbles, so they're drawing a forest. That's really good because if they bounce it with the Fairy Time Raveler, yeah, then we get a Ballista and we ping it. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, I need to update that. Sorry, I'll do that. Main deck. Why? I wouldn't play that main deck. I think that's kind of... I mean, I'm guessing you can win some games because of it. My opponent can Supreme Verdict me here, but I can follow that up with Doublesmith. Expressive Iteration. Yeah, and it basically is also a free artifact you can sacrifice to Ravager. And, you know, gets you some information, believe it or not. So they played the Forest. So they kind of have Counterspell up right now. Only really Solitude they can have. They got Supreme Verdict next turn, but I think I'm still gonna go ahead and play a Smith here. Could find a Welding Jar. If I have another red source, I could sack it, maybe make something happen here. So I don't want to lose my board. Like, I don't want to lose my entire board. So I'm gonna go ahead and just you. I'm gonna attack them. I mean, next time we can find a Ravager with a second Smith. Right? My bond goes to 15. We are pretty close to lethal here. We are actually pretty close to lethal. My band plays like a Jace or something there. I mean, of course they can have Solitude. I mean, it's a bit sad not that I didn't get to trigger the Smith here, but it's kind of what it is. Feel of Rain. Wow. This mana base is so incredibly greedy. This is probably Supreme Verdict, right? Fairy Hero of Luminaria. Sure. Alright, so I have a plan here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a Smith. See if they counter it. No. I really like that draw. It triggers both of them. Force of negation on the exile counter spell. So they must have another counter spell, right? Maybe counter this. They force of negated my bubble. That's why I play bubble, guys. That's the main reason. That's this way my opponent to for once themselves. If I sack this guy here, it's gonna be 3/3, 4/4. I think I'm just gonna clear this guy. That is 5, right? The 30 down. My opponent definitely has a counter spell. There's a lot of counters to be put on the... If they Supreme Verdict me... I mean, they can feel a rain here. That kind of taps them out. Smith is looking very good here. Yeah, yeah. Overseer, if you untap with it, like this matchup, for example, it looks very good, Overseer. If it doesn't die to round 6, of course. But one thing that in Smith's does, which is really, really good, is just gives you card advantage, man. Like, card advantage is so important. I'm gonna upload the list while we are talking. My opponent's making decisions here. Definitely don't have Supreme very good, else they would have just slammed it, right? That's fine. How can they play a Filler Ring in their deck? Can't believe it. 4 color with Filler Ring. Should be the deck list updated now. That looks like a Supreme Verdict to me. Alright, so... I think if I put it here, then I can ping this. Put it here. I think that's one extra counter, right? Alright, so... then I'm just gonna play Smith Lures in my hand. Hangarg is also very, very good. They don't play Amaze's Charm. That goes up. And I can get Lurus next turn in hand. Yeah, so Smith has been insane. I think I like putting this on an 8-8. I mean, yeah, it's true, you're right. Yeah, whatever. Leave it. Let's just hit them. Pullers in our hand. Plays a Bass, maybe? I just have Solitude here. They don't have double. Why they do? Why they're fetching? Look who's here. Alright, we gain 8 life. Create counters on the Ozolis. I know they can exile it, but it's pretty easy. Maybe they trade. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, doing damage. I don't think I should have this stop actually. Yeah, you're right. So I just kind of got fancy there. I wanted to out fancy my opponent. So we can get Lurus and replace Smith actually. Yeah, but I guess if I play Zavas first, they just play right away, right? Like if I play Zavas, they either counter it. That's like a hero in hand. Maybe they just play it to chump. Alright, no Kahira. Just gonna wait and put the counters here, man. This is a 10-10. The flies. Should I do anything at all? I'll play a Ravager, I think. Maybe they counter it, but they only really play 4 counter spells. They don't play that many counter spells. And the exile 1 for the force. Zavas Lurus or a standby sack. Like, I don't want to jam my Lurus right now. I don't really feel there's a need. Lurus is a plan B here. Lurus is like, they try to kill me, I put the counter to main Blink Moss. If they kill the Blink Moss, so they need to kill these guys, they need to kill the Blink Moss, and then I get to play Lurus, replay Smith, or Ballista, whatever. Yeah, see? Okay, actually we beat the freaking color, the 4-color opponent deck. Didn't look that hard. Dude, Smith was so good there. We never ran out of gas that game. Yeah, the bug was big. And it flew. Okay, Smith was kind of crazy here, I must say. I mean, it looked like the best card. Like, we drew 3 cards and we forced our opponent to trade for it. Like, even though the Hangavak thing looked like a 2-for-1, actually it was not really a 2-for-1. Because Smith had drawn as a card, right? It was really a 1-for-1. Very cool, very cool. It was not even that hard, right? Like, we just Smith them. And until they just died, you know, like... We just played 3 2-for-1s. And eventually we killed them. My opponent 2-for-1 themselves with the Force of Negation. I think that was a bad play. Alright, we're on the play. I guess. Point is, if I play Scales, then I don't get to play the Smith. I can play Ravager. So I guess I can play the Ravager first. I really want to play the Scales on 1. Yeah. Smith is just... I mean, when I saw the card being... Yeah. You never found a prismatic ending for the Ozolith, so it's just like, yep, it is dies, and it comes back. Alright, that's a Ravagan. Oh shit, this is... Oh, damn, that's just... So if we play the Vowel first, we can play the Smith. Oh no, but I'm gonna play the Sara. Do you even care so much if I get hit by Ravagan? I guess I do. I mean, what can happen if I play Ravager and I play the Bubble and I eat it and I have a 4-4? Then I can block. I think that's kind of the play, honestly. Play Ravager, play Mishra's Bubble, eat it, have a 4-4 to block. I mean, they don't have... they got Prismatic Ending on 2, right? That's how we get punished. I don't love trading my Ravager for a Ravagan. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. I think this is the play. In my opponent, if I block it and they bolt it as well, we're fine. The worst thing here is Prismatic Ending on 2. Prismatic Ending on 2 obviously sucks. Alright, or Fury, also Fury. Oh, Fury spells, how much I love you. I did not play around Fury, guys. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just a bad Magic gamer. Another Ravagan. Stormforge 2. Jesus, man. Modern Horizons 2 Tribal. Caldera, Fury, and freaking Ravagan. Yikes. I think if I draw 1-drop, I play Smith plus the 1-drop. My 1-drop. I cannot really play Smith plus a 1-drop, right? Shit, man. Could play Scales here. Here's we're gonna make a construct, try to block here. Hope they attack all. They tap out, and then we can do something with Scales Ozolith. That good stuff. Yeah. Might a bit awkward here. So my opponent puts the Caldera into play. Yeah. I mean... Do I even block? Caldera complete Phyrexian Gem token. Okay. I'll take it. They'll have 2 mana, I know. Holy shit, Walking Ballista for real? Insane, man. It's a 1-1 only, but... They'll get to kill these? Can't believe it. Can't believe they pulled a Walking Ballista. I guess he's gonna kill it, maybe? I mean, we haven't lost this game. Especially if we find like a... Not this. I don't think I can afford to make a construct here. Maybe ping now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get Zavas. Yeah, that one is just brutal. Yeah. I'm still at 10 life. Problem is here that, yeah, I'm very open to like a lot of removal spells. And I only have 2 mana. Well, this, my opponent hit Ravagan, hit 2 creatures, furied my thing, But this is the most Modern Horizons game of the day for sure. If we draw a land and we get to play Smith, find a 1-drop, we can maybe win. Prismatic Beast. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh no, another equipment. They just drew it, man. Jesus. Swords. Alright, I'm fine. Sword. Alright, this is protection from blue, but it doesn't trample. It does trample, right? Yeah. Whenever a creature deals contour damage, you can draw 2, you can draw 1, and alright, so there's not much point in blocking it, right? This is the kind of deck that does well in leagues, and it always kind of sucks. I cannot really activate this, sadly. Maybe with Walking Ballista we could win this game. Cannot cast these guys. Yeah, I think I lost this one, sadly. Ravagan too strong. And the Fury. Ravagan and Fury really got me there. I think I like the 4 prismatic endings in this matchup. Got a couple of bubbles, a worker. Is it possible to play in Blood Moon? It looks like the Blood Moon deck, right? So I'm gonna cut the Nasaga. Yeah, the fact that Monkey found the Ballista there was just so brutal. That's what it is, though. What are we gonna do? We could maybe played I mean, I was playing around Lightning Bolt, alright? And my opponent casted the free spell, and they got us a Baz out of it. They played Storm. They went turn 1 Ravagan, turn 2 Fury, Stormforge Mystic, right? So, and I had 2 for 1 myself to play around Bolt, so imagine. That was truly brutal. Let's play another one. We're on the play now. We were on the play last game too. I mean, this hand is alright, right? So, can't really play this guy turn 2, but we have Hangavak, so... No one-drop kind of sucks, but this version plays a lot more 2-drops. I like to get my Saga out early because this way we... Dude, the monkey completely wrecked us. The thing is, that's what I was thinking about. Modern Horizons 2 had some crazy cards, but they were like 4 mana. Whereas Modern Horizons 1... Sorry, I'm talking... Modern Horizons 1 had crazy cards that were like 4 mana, 5 mana, you know, like... But Modern Horizons 2 has 1 mana cards. My opponent can Prismatic Ending me here, and it's fucking GG, man. Like, the ending here... And I'm wrecked. Not GG, but still, you know, like Order Saga, 0 mana. Incarnations, 0 mana. This guy, 1 mana. DRC, 1 mana. Prismatic Ending, 1 mana. You know, everything costs 1 mana now. Unholy Hit, 1 mana. So they just made the format like all about the 2 mana plays, you know. 2-3 mana plays is the most. I mean, my opponent has Stormforge Mystic here. They can have Dude, but Ravagan just does way too much, man. Ravagan does way too much. Are they gonna Fury? Did they Fury my Doctor? I mean, I'm kind of mad. They do. Can't believe it. Man, they value hitting with Ravagan so fucking hard that they're willing to 2-for-1 themselves. Did they get nothing, right? Oh, they can actually cast the worker. Wow. Jesus, man. Beating. What? I have 6th? Well, that was a mistake, obviously. I'll trade. I should have played the Wilding Jar, of course, last turn. I should have played the other Smith for... Ah, man, I'm playing badly. Should have played the Smith for... I just did this so badly. Sorry, guys. Alright. I could have a 3-3 and a 2-2, and I still have, instead I have a 2-2. But jars are fine. Let's see if I draw a land next turn. See, for example, Season Pyro is a crazy card, right? But it costs 3 mana. It doesn't cost 2 mana or 1 mana. They probably have another Ravagan, but I kind of let it hit me. If I had played correctly, this would have been... Yeah, well, not correctly, it just didn't tap properly. Dude, if they had Fury there, I would have been so dead. Wow, Obsidian Charmo. This game. It's a good thing they didn't take my color source. They didn't count the both of them. Wow, man. I'm getting wrecked. Also no funding line. I've destroyed 2 of my lands. I'll play trade here. Dude, Modern Horizons Tribal, dude. Obsidian Charmo, Ravagan, Fury, Season Pyromancer, Prismatic Ending most likely, even probably Solid. So I'm blocking this one. Yeah, can't block that one. But yeah, it was kind of my bad maybe this game because I could have blocked the Ravagan. Yeah, it's MH2 Tribal. Like, what do you play? I play MH2 Tribal. Oh, that's cool. I get color complete. I think if I don't draw, I'm gonna concede. This was definitely, you know, they went turn to 1 Ravagan into Fury both games in a row. And then they killed my, yeah. Modern Horizons, yeah, I lost. Yeah, happens. I mean, yeah. It was not even close, what can I say? I don't know. Ravagan, like, first game, Ravagan interfering to Caldera, it's kind of impossible, I think, to beat. Like, what do you need to do to beat that? What kind of hand do you need? I had Scales Ravager. I had a 4-4 on turn 2, and it was nowhere near enough. Why does Fury deal 4 damage? Couldn't it deal, like, 3? I think I need to mold these hands. I only play 24 lands, so I'm not too confident I can win with that. Sun is clunky, but I don't want to go to 5. Guess I'll put this one back. Wow. Ether Vials. We're playing Staxes. I'd rather have lands in my hand. Oh, let's not F6 like an idiot. If I find a 0-drop, I want to cast it. Getting the 1-drop there, maybe it's better because we can play Ravager. But I really think playing Walking Ballista is kind of good here. Talia. That's the thing. The problem with this version is this. It's like, oh my god, Caldera complete. Yes, yes, I know, Caldera. What are you finding, Caldera? Why would you find any of the other thousands of equipments they've printed now? The new one. Caldera complete. I didn't expect that one. I played Caldera complete yesterday, guys. Perhaps for the very first time. Should I just kill these? And I must say, it's kind of good. You know, I'm just gonna play the Walking Ballista and try to kill them next turn. Fuck it. I'll let them Caldera me. I'll raise them actually. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo. I'm just not gonna kill it. Maybe they put a Giver runes, but even then. It's kind of hard to play around Solitude. Yeah. This is a good start by them, man. Turn one. I think this is like the perfect start. Turn one, Bile, Stormforge, Giver runes. It's not bad. I mean, my hand is also pretty decent, but of course, until we draw these skills. Please, no Solitude, opponent. You guys remember Battle School? Yes. You know, you remember it? This is a strong creature, right? Like, a lot of strong equipment. It could bounce itself. You could do some shenanigans with Stoneforge Mystic. It was just the best friend Stoneforge Mystic, but since... so my opponent has Caldera, but they're not like... they're not attacking us. They are like... So, we can play a Ravager, pump this boy. It was, you know, it was good times, you know. Battle School, 2 mana, 4/4. We thought he was broken, but he wasn't. I could have poked them with a blink mouse, but he was unbroken. Now they play the thing. Oh, Butterschool? What are you doing here? You've been power crept. The fuck is that? Dude. Liveling Vigilance 4/4. Alright, that's a cat. Don't really care about the cat so much. Everyone has 4 cards in hand. One of them is Caldera Complete. 5 cards in hand. They can Violin Skyclave Apparition. Oh. They play Caldera Complete. I am 2-1, lost to MH2 Tribal in a sad affair, I must say. My opponent could have Skyclave Apparition here. It would be rather annoying. You know this has Indestructible, right? Look at this card, man. First strike, haste, Indestructible, trample, 5/5. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. But yeah. Very interesting. They attack with it's. You know what's gonna happen. You know it, guys. I'm gonna block with the Smith. They're gonna give it pro color. I know it's white. Okay, never mind. All right, so I'm gonna take whatever bait they are, whatever gambit my opponent is on. I'm gonna take it. I have a 5/5. Oh yeah, they have a Skyclave Apparition. I don't know. I don't know what's my opponent's gambit. Also controls gambit. But I'm taking it. Opponent? What is the plan, OP? Alright. Why am I at 21? Bella mano pa arriba, mano pa abajo. Alright, so let's play Ravager. Obviously my opponent's dead here if they didn't have Solitude or something like that. I mean, they obviously have a Bile, yeah, never mind. Sube la mano pa arriba, mano pa abajo. Muévete a un lado, al otro lado. This is also not indestructible. Why is this not indestructible, guys? Seems weird that it's not indestructible. I mean, if my opponent taps the Vial, alright, so half plan here. Um, 8, 10, 17. 17 plus 7 is 25, so it doesn't really matter. I think if they tap out of this bile, I'm gonna kill them. Alright, they got Solitude here. That would be really rough. Opponent? Okay, my theory is they have Skyclave Apparition and Solitude in hand. What the fuck is that? Alright. And my opponent doesn't have Solitude, right? My opponent misplayed here. That's what it is. Sube la mano para arriba, mano para abajo. That's a lot of sideboard cards for this deck. Alright, we don't need these. Cutting a line versus Taxes seems kind of bad, but Other Side doesn't seem amazing against them. Because we can cut a bubble. As we can cut Smith, maybe. Neil is okay. Yeah, Neil is actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Main Needle is not the best. We have a lot of cards. So, dude, Scales is just so incredible, man. Like, what kind of deck does that? Like, what deck in Modern plays combat like Scales plays combat? It's just so much fun. Alright, we're on the draw. I'm gonna keep this because we have Torpor. Is it okay? It is okay not to start with Bile every game, by the way, guys. I don't know. Alright, so I guess my opponent can say the same of starting with Algolis anytime. They're Blom. To follow. Thank you very much, man. If you guys are watching and you are not following, please do. Then Necessary will send you keys. Now, like half of them unfollow me. Oh no. The fuck is that? Main face. Fuck off, Esper Sentinel. Oh no. This is too slow now. Caldra complete. Once again upon us. Maybe this was a mistake. I should play a 2-drop, right? I do this all the time. I play 2 1-drops and then I don't have... Yeah, that's just sucky. I just play badly. I should have played Hangover Walker. What a surprise. Turn 3 Caldra complete. Well, we do have 4 Prismatic Endings in the deck. That means that we can exile it. And, you know, it's not much of a problem anymore. Take that. All right. As we were saying... I think I'm gonna let them draw a card and play both Torpor and Prismatic Ending. Yeah. I think I'm gonna accept that they draw a card. It's good to do it before the hit 3, so... I also want to start, like, lowering them. Ooh, they have a vial. I'm a fucking retard. Yikes. Alright, they just stake it. They don't have a 2-drop. Alright, Torpor, pretty good against taxes. Much better on the play than on the draw, because you play turn 2 and they don't get to Stormforge you. It's like... If we draw line, we can go hang about Ravager. Oh, not even attacking? Sweet. That is... Pretty sure my opponent's gonna cycle that kind of B. Oh. What you got? Flicker Wisp? Oh. That kinda sucks, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, that kinda sucks. Well, next time we play a Ravager. Then they also only get to play a card each turn, right? Dude, how can they always draw Water Skull? Some people are skilled. In fiction, you're not following me? What the fuck? You're subscribed at some point. How are you, man? So we draw a line, we can play Ravager, put Lures in our hands. Mishra's Factory, interesting. They'll attack with these two. I think we wait. We play Ravager and we take it there. Most of the removal, like Sky Calibration and the other guy, that is turned off. Oh yeah, non-lands go like, you know, beautiful. Now this can block Battle School. So we draw our forest. That's probably not gonna happen, right? Good evening in fiction. How are you doing? It's a bit late to say evening, but maybe I don't know where you are. Maybe you are in the Maldives. Did my opponent cycle the canopy and found the Battle School? It's pretty skilled. It's pretty skilled opponent. I don't think they play Path, right? There's no way they play Path. Feel a ruin, why? My poor Saga, man. What did he do to you? What did it do to you? I know, I know. What do people say? Like, it's when it's not evening, but it's night. Are you just not supposed to meet people at night? Alright, they don't even attack. Well, yeah, that's the fear. What is the fear, guys? I think I have a command. Oh no? Man, I think I dreamed it once. Alright, there you go. Get nice layer fall. Are you coming or are you leaving? Take W. I think I'm gonna do the thing with Asakis, put it here. I can delay lures next turn, so that's the point, basically. I cannot play, but I can get it in hand. We don't know fear. In fact, we do not know fear. We do not know no fear, you're right. Let's go withdraw. Alliance. That doesn't matter. I mean, I could kill them right now, but you are the chosen one. Top there. Go get them. Then it's gonna attack like this. I don't like attacking with Ravager. Sounds kind of sus. Oh, the problem with Lurus is we don't get to cast another spell. Ugh. Yeah, it's just Death and Taxes. Modern Death and Taxes. Modern Horizons Death and Taxes. With Cadre complete. Esper Sentinel. Jump. I like you, bro. Nope. My May is making the math. 9. It's not lethal. It's fine. Can't play Lurus next turn. Don't cast anything. Yeah, Prismatic Ending basically killed that Caldera, which means I could get to play the game. Oh no, a token a turn? So that's a drop for the turn because they played no line last turn, I think. No, they didn't play line. Alright, so another choice. We play Smith, we play Lurus. Just attack with token a turn. Token a turn, man. So that's 16. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? So if they block this one and put it on 12, I mean, yeah. All right, so I'll just go like this, maybe. Give me a fitness tip. What do you do with Slayerfall outside of watching Twitch streams? I'll give you a tip if you tell me what sport do you play or what do you like to do. Yeah, I'm actually at 9 live, you're right. But I can make that Ravager very big. And I can play a Lurus right now, it's just liveling. So, it's my boy. My opponent goes down to... They're gonna equip it to the Battle Skull, which will be a lot of the mash. Top secret. Alright. I guess I need to take a damage here. Yeah. I actually would suggest not to eat cookies on the way to the gym. Also, I mean, okay, I have a tip for you guys. Do not reward yourself. I think people reward themselves. Like, the way you brought the... Like, dopamine, which is normally what people, like, associate with, like, good stuff. It's not really a molecule that helps you... You know, it's not a reward molecule. It's a motivation molecule. It's a molecule that makes you go do stuff. And, you know, when you reward yourself, you actually have less, like, motivation to actually go do stuff. You know? That's not very good, by the way. Let's see what they do. I guess it's just attack all. I know. I guess I can put the 3 toppers in front of it. And it should be fine. I can also just replay the Ravager next turn. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, it's gonna gain 9 life, go to 15. Slayerfall. Slayerfall. I'm gonna stack the Ravager to itself. Yeah, exactly. But if you continuously reward yourself, like I think this is, you can actually end up losing your motivation. So I think you should just do it because you like it, you know? Like, I know it's kind of weird, but you should just literally just focus on the thing instead of having to continuously reward yourself for doing something. And then eventually you should put your effort in the... Dude, my Topter has been eaten by Caldera. In the, you know, like your focus should be in the, like the pursuit, not necessarily the angle. I think I should just win right here. Una abusadora. So this is 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, they could have Solid. And Solitude doesn't do shit. Oh shit, I sacrificed it too early. I'm a fucking retard. Ah, no, they get... Okay, never mind. They actually get plenty. I thought they... Yeah. I thought I actually... They had blocked this one, which was the only one that made sense to block. Yeah. Yeah, goodbye. So my opponent went turn 1 Bile, turn 2 Caldera every single game. Yeah, I worried chat for a second there. I'm gonna get some water, guys. Alright, that was fun. We played against this guy yesterday. I think he was playing this mono red. He actually has like 2 trophies. He's playing like this mono red 1-drops. I think actually it's probably a bad matchup for Scales. We'll see. We have 4 prismatic endings too, so I don't know. Whoa. I've been having some interesting hands, that's for sure. They also play Blood Moon on the side, so maybe we need to gather some amount of Smiths. So this guy, Allosaurus Rider, I'll show you. It's like one of the trophy guys. At least one of... He has 2 trophies, basically. Alright, this sounds good. Do I put the worker or the welding jar back? I think I'm gonna put the worker back. I can play Scales Ballista. No Ravagan, please. Please, no Ravagano. Do not Ravagan me, boy. Oh, is that Belcher? Yeah. I wish I had played I had kept the worker. I mean, this must be Belcher, right? No way around it. Alright. Now I need to go deck. So I'm gonna play my Ballista now and my Ravager next. And if I'm not mistaken, this lethal next turn. If I draw land. It's true. One thing I don't play is Llanowar Reborn. That's something I miss a bit. But also don't miss... Miss it and don't miss it. It's kind of a in between because I don't miss. If it's Belcher, I'm probably dead. Yeah, you know. You were a sniper before, and now you just play Belcher. Get 3 mana. Cast your Ram spell. Cast your Ram spell that really nobody knows why Ironcrack fire. Like, I think it's called Ironcrack. What's it called? Ironcrack, I don't even know. Okay, dudes, give me a land. I want to win. Just give me a land deck. Come on. Do it. Deck. Dude, the suspense. Oh, maybe. 4, 4, 6, 6. 6 plus 1. No, it's one short. God damn it. So this is 6, 7, 9, 18. I mean, I think I'm doing it just so my opponent cannot shock. Yeah, it's true. So I think I'm doing it. I'm doing the go all in kind of plan. The reason is, this way my opponent cannot shock. You know what I mean, guys? I do have Pitini on the sideboard, so... That's... So I'm hitting them for 9 here, putting them at 11. That means that if they want to shock a land, yeah, I'm just like if they cannot shock a land right now because I killed them. Basically, that's why I did this. So I basically say, if you don't kill me right now without shocking in a land, you lose. They can definitely kill me without shocking in a land. They just concede. See? All right, that was good. Pithing Needle is very good. That's it, right? Yeah, exactly. So if but they can actually go the ritual, Ironcrack, Charbelcher. We need to go fast. I mean, there's not much to cut. I'm gonna cut a Saga. No, I want the Sagas. Maybe I get Blood Moon, but whatever. I'm gonna cut a Smith. Yeah. Very interesting deck at Charbelcher. Yeah. I think this is the... You say basically, if you don't untap, if you don't kill me right now, you're dead. Because you cannot tap like... You cannot play like... Let's say it prevented them from going double ritual. Or like triple ritual, right? Yikes a bit. I mean, this hand is relatively... I mean, I think I'm gonna go Urza Saga on 1, right? Get Pithing Needle. Yeah, actually it is. It's a good card. I'm gonna go Saga first, I think, here. And get Pithing Needle. I mean, they can Blood Moon me, but... My only hope is that I can get to play my skills before they Blood Moon me. Basically. There you go. So they can Blood Moon me turn 2. That's obviously bad, but... They don't have to have the Blood Moon. They can also force the Saga. Yeah. But I actually got skilled turn 2 the other day by this deck. It was pretty impressive. But we won the game 1, so... Feeling pretty good here. Probably gonna go Ballista first. Or maybe Hangavak actually. Hangavak. Strike it reach. We got it. Later we can die next turn, but that's what it is. I think we go. I mean, let's go Ballista, I guess. It's worst case scenario, we could find an Ozolith and try to do something here. Like, if we find like a Welding Jar next turn, we can go Scales. Either we can kill them if we find an Ozolith. Sorry, if we find a... I mean, I could be dead here. But actually, this kills them if we draw like a Welding Jar, for example. If they Blood Moon me, it's bad, but it's not like the end of the world. Yeah. So here, problem is if they don't kill me, say that it's right. So now what do we do? Do we go all in? Do we get PT Needle for the... I'm not gonna go all in. It's a good they have removal here. Golden Charlotte. And they got Force here. I guess the worst here would be if they have Force and they kill Needle and... Yeah, maybe I should play the Bling Moss. And they only left with 2 cards in hand if they force this. Maybe they just have Nature's Claim. Maybe I should play the Bling Moss. I should probably just play the Bling Moss here. Dude, come on. You're Belcher and you're 2 minutes behind. Yeah. Yeah, I should play the Bling Moss here. Alright, they have only 2 cards in hand. So I can play Hangavak Ravager and try to kill them by turn 5, I guess. Turn 6. Strike it, reach, flashback. Right. So we play Hangavak and we try to kill them next turn with Ravager. They have 5 mana, so they have 5. So they have they need double Ritual Charbelcher or land Ritual Charbelcher. But I mean, it's amazing to me is that they only play 4 Charbelchers, right? And they always have them. Fury, hard casted. Jesus, I didn't expect Fury. Alright. Did not expect the Fury, not gonna lie. I mean, this can hit me for 6, but it doesn't really matter, you know, like... They have a mid-range plan now, Fury. Nice turn, Ravager Ballista. About seals it, right? Yeah, they play a Valagot Awakening. I was very interested to see if they were gonna... Six. Yeah, it's for lethal. I think I was going for it, you know. Oh well, we beat them. 4-1 again. 3 4-1s in a row, man. I cannot 5-0 for the life of me. I have so many 4-1s. I haven't played this much. And I have 44 QPs. By the way, guys, if you didn't see it, look at what I opened yesterday. Easy 65 tickets. Yeah, I could have played, if I had played the Blink Moss, made it, but then they maybe forced the scales, so in the end it was fine that they forced the Saga. Let's open the chat, shall we? Oh, this is new. Boulder State. Alright, let's go to Gold Bots. Wow, 49. It looks cool. It's a lot of play points for 5 chests. Legendary Langwalk? What do you mean? That felt fine, felt good. I mean, just feels like scales, honestly, like you can pay. I mean, I actually think what was more impressive about this list is that we destroyed the 4-color Upmath deck. Like, you can go watch it in Fiction, it's like, Ingenious Smith just destroyed them. You know, like, we just kept, like, yeah, we just smashed them, I don't know. I like the bubbles. So my reasoning here, okay, guys, I know I didn't... Okay, let's make a deck pick here. So, we're playing green-white, and we're playing a lot of 2-drops, and so we don't want a lot of tap lands. As I've been favoring lately, I play 3 Sagas, and I play 2 Blink Moss, so I decided to play only 24 lands, focus a bit more on the colors. Because I want to be casting reliably Lurus, and I want to be... yeah, that's what I want to be doing. I also want to have 4 Spires for Sabah's ability. Good night, Drist 89. Then, because we're only playing 24 lands, we could be a bit short on lands sometimes. So I play 4 bubbles that are basically, I would count them as not half a line, but maybe a quarter of a line. So this is closer to 25. So 20, you know, because it's kind of shrinks your deck. Then we play, yeah, the usual 1-drops. I play 2 Welling Jars. I like to find a space for more, but I mean, we could play 3 jars, 3 bubbles, and that's also fine, I think. But bubble has some kind of utility. Also knowing your opponent's draws and everything. And of course, bubble with Lurus is very good. And then we have a lot of 2-drops. And just, I mean, all of these are obviously, you always play them. And then Smith, it's just, you know, it's just card advantage, you know. Yeah, they actually didn't fold to themselves. They just folded to the 2-for-1s. We played 3 Smiths in one game, and they were like, yeah, I lost. Like, we just, kept putting pressure. We had an Ozolis. I mean, the combo of Ozolis and Smith. So I think Smith is fantastic. And we also have Lurus. So I finished the game with a Ravager and a Lurus in hand. And a 10-10, and then 10-10s of us. Yeah, but they actually can lose to themselves. But I think this version is a bit better than the other version because it has like card advantage in Smith. Whereas the normal red version doesn't really have card advantage at all. Like we are a 1-for-1 kind of deck. And that's the thing for the main deck. You could play Llano Reborn if you wanted to, but I've been satisfied without it. The Blinkmons were fine, I think. They could also be... I also think they could be... I want to try something. Maybe it's a bit crazy. No, the usual. Every time I play against a green deck, or a Blood Moon deck, or an Alpine Moon deck, I got a Saga post board. That's why I've been playing 3. And so I did the same yesterday. But I played 3 Sagas, and game 1 they're normally great, and game 2 I just got a 1 against decks that bring in a lot of hate. And it's been fine because if you cut 1, the chances are you're not gonna see both of them, right? It's kind of hard to see both of them. And so if your opponent Alpine Moon's a Saga and you only have 1, or you don't draw any, it's okay. And you can play it early as well, and then when you play it early, you're better off, right? So that's what I've been my strategy lately has been, is to play the Saga. I play 3 Sagas and I sideboard 1 out. So I found that 4 Sagas... Problem with playing 4 Sagas is that then you need to play bad cards, in my opinion, because it forces you to play a drum or at least another land. And then if you want to cut down 2 Sagas, so I think if you want to play 4 Sagas, you need to play at least 25 lands. So if I wanted to play 4 Sagas in this deck, I should just play the Saga, play the fourth Saga, and then cut something else. But I really like the idea of just cutting 1 Saga post board and just playing 3. Also, Saga can be a bit awkward because we do have a lot of ways to spend our mana. Like, our curve is incredibly small, but it's also flexible in the sense that you can always play this for X=2. We can always double spell because everything is so cheap, right? So sometimes having too many Sagas can be slightly awkward because you don't have a lot of mana in the end. Also, having mana helps cast Lurus, right? I mean, this deck floods a bit more than the other version, but, we have Lurus, so we never really flood. And with Bubble and Lurus, I mean, yeah, I think this version really plays to the strength of Lurus. Really like the Prismatic Endings. I really like... I didn't really bring in this Path to Exile ever, but this for basically for Murktide and for Titan, maybe. Even though, I mean, there's resurgence in Titan decks, but I think we should trade them like they're not playing Ghost Quarter right now, so actually we should be relatively favored against them. So I want to try 2 Dark Citadels in this version. Yeah, exactly, right? If you go turn 2 Saga, turn 3 Saga, it's kind of bad because you will, by turn 5, you will only have 1 land in play if you don't draw anymore. But you know what I mean? By turn 5, you will have 3 lands in play. And you will not have used... Yes, you will have Ozolis and Savasses and stuff, but it kind of puts you in an all-in situation, I feel. Whereas playing 3 means that you don't draw them... Like, you don't need them... Basically, I don't like to tap my Sagas for mana. I like to tap my Sagas for constructs. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point of having a Saga. Saga is like a threat, let's say. So... And yeah, I think 3 Sagas is what it's at. Actually, even yesterday when I played this deck, when I played this deck, I was playing 3 Sagas and I also felt really good. The card that really, I mean, I was thinking about this deck and I think this card just... How do you even cast this? You're playing 3 Sagas, like you need to have triple blue. How many blue sources do we play? Alright, maybe 19 is okay. Alright, maybe that's fine. Maybe it was just me, I was never getting triple blue. Maybe I was not prioritizing. I was fetching the planes too often, I guess. Anyhow. So I want to try Darksteel Citadel. It's a hit for Smith. It's indestructible. And I like the idea of having the hit for Smith because we know I never miss with the Smith, but still it could be nice to actually factually never miss with Smith. And that's 30 hits, right? No, I'm working tomorrow, sadly. Tomorrow we have a very important part of the production. So it's like a huge project. Been working on it for a year, and we kind of need to. Tomorrow is the last, like, kind of the finale, let's say. So I kind of miss it. I'm in fact gonna go to bed. I would really love to play the showcase because first I have QPs, which is very nice, you know. And dude, how many? Dude, I think I've been winning so much. I don't have any trophies, but I've been just like accumulating these play points like crazy. But I actually don't know what I would play. I mean, I think I would expect a lot of 4-color Omnath decks, and this version was actually really good against it. Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe that's still just nonsense. It just looks. Where is it? Let's make the calculation. So let's say we have 60, 30, 4, 1. Okay, so we have 95%. If we actually, it's Smith misses quite a lot. Actually, it's quite well designed. Or 92%. Yeah, you can get right still with Smith. And honestly, the Blinkmoth Nexus has been basically Darksteel Citadel in this version. Just used it to sacrifice it, so yeah. So sometimes, you know, you miss a land drop, you're missing a land, just having the chance of finding it with Smith seems okay. I don't know. It could also be something else, but could be Llanowar Reborns also. This could be whatever, really. But I think, again, I think when you're playing so many 2-drops, you don't want tap lands, because if you want to play your, you know, you want a double spell on turn 4 and you draw a tap land, it's so bad. So I think when you play 16 2-drops like this, you need to make concessions to the mana base and play only on tap lands. I don't know what you think, but if you play tap lands, if you play like I do here, where the curve is much lower, I can afford to play Llanowar Reborn because I play a lot more 1-drops, so it's fine to say, okay, I'm gonna go turn 4, I'm gonna go 1-drop, 2-drop Llanowar Reborn, or something like that. Whereas here, I did miss having a bit more red for Zavaz, not gonna lie, but it's what it is. But it's really powerful to have access to Lurrus so easily. It just wins the game on its own, man. I didn't really win any. Only the Omnath game I had Lurrus in my hand, but I knew. Yeah, mostly yes. It actually helped me kill. Like the Belcher guy died because we had the Bubble, right? Like on game 1 when we played the Ballista. It was okay. I think the bubbles work better when you have enough lands in your deck. I think it's very tempting to cut 2 lands, like cut the Darksteel Citadels and play whatever else, and just rely on the bubbles to find you the lands, and then it's how you not win the game of Magic. I think the bubbles should be taken as a good synergy with Smith, good synergy with Ravager, and a bit of information. And overall, improving the consistency of the deck, right? So that's basically it. But the synergy with Smith is really, really strong. Like something going like Scales turn 1, Smith turn 2 with Bubble gives you a 3/3, and it gives you a 3/3 and a draw. I mean, Yeah, exactly. I think I have like, if you count the spires, which you should, I guess. Also, one thing that it does, the bubbles, is it enables the Spire of Industry. I have 13 white sources as well. So I have 13 white sources plus the bubbles. And so, I mean, I guess close to 14. This could be something, maybe it would be fine if this was like a Razorback ticket, maybe that would make it like even more consistent. And green sources, we have one more because we have Pendlehaven, 14. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, the only white card you have is Zenius Smith, right? So, oh yeah, I don't know. It feels okay. Uh, Worse. Online or yeah? How expensive are bubbles right now? I bought them so cheap at some point, and now they're fucking expensive. Yeah. Yeah, they're very expensive. I think fast lands are way worse, in fact, than pathways. I mean, you could play a split, but the problem with fast lands in this deck is that you want 4 lands most of the games, right? So you want 4 lands on your... You want to have 4 lands turn 4. And pathway, like, tap lands come in tapped. Like, fast lands come in tapped. Of course, a great game, like, for 3 turns, obviously. I didn't break magic right now when I said that. But I think pathways just really make your mana way less painful, and they always come untapped, I think. Yeah, I think pathways are just... Yeah, it does. I mean, it is definitely something we can try, maybe. But pathways is really, really strong, I think. Like, pathways is an untapped land that basically I have 8 colored spells in my deck, you know? Like, it's not... Like, eventually I will find... that I always try to prioritize putting this on white because I have one more green source, but... You know, with 4 bubbles and 24 lands, eventually I will find a way to cast my spells. You know, I don't need both white. Like, I don't have like turn 1 Prismatic Ending, turn 2 Strangler Geist in my deck. I have Scales and Smith. And it can be awkward. It was awkward this league actually, that you play Scales turn 1 and then you're gonna play Smith on 2. But you compensate that by the fact that you never have a tap land in your mana base. But I mean, it's you know, it's perfectly fine to play fast lands. I'm not a fan of stab lands in general, or fast lands in general. In a deck, in our deck that really wants four lands untapped. But Smith was insane, man. But I mean, and really, I actually could see maybe playing 1 fast land, but I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. But all MTG with follow, thank you very much. But Smith was just fantastic, man, this league. Like, it's also so good against control because you just play it, and if it resolves, you draw a card, and then your opponent is like, I don't wanna deal with this guy, but it keeps growing, so I kind of need to kill it. You know, I had really a lot of fun with this version. I'm gonna play it again tomorrow when I come back. But sadly, I'm gonna miss a showcase. I mean, yeah, whatever. Maybe on Sunday I can play the challenge. Yeah. Smith is the only reason to play white, in my opinion. Like, Prismatic Ending is good, but... You know, I wouldn't play white only for Lurus, because you can just splash it more stupidly. I wouldn't play white for Path to Exile. Maybe you could say Prismatic Ending is just broken and you want to play it. Maybe we don't need 4 Prismatic Endings, but it just feels right. It answers Stony Silences, Reaps, Oofs, Amulets of Vigors. You know, answers summon shit. Yeah. So definitely this version has less utility lines, but I think I still like the utility lines that it has. Like, yeah, Sagas, you know, like this, like, yeah, I mean, it's not amazing, but it has a certain amount of utility lands. I want to play the Artusi Dolphin next time I try this. Whereas, of course, this one, you get to play two more, you know, like one more Blink Moss. And you can consider this a utility land, so you could play anything there. Yeah. And you get to play more Welding Jars. Very similar, though. I mean, I would say that they are very similar, the decks. This is better against decks, you know, that you want to be more like lower to the ground. Whereas this is better versus decks that just want to kill your shit. Because you have a 2-for-1. This having card advantage in scales. Also with Lurus, if you bring back, let's say you play Lurus, bring back an Ingenious Bit and you draw a card, just 3-for-1 your opponent. Like, actually you gain 3 cards and your opponent didn't lose anything. It's just insane. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and see you maybe tomorrow for more. Let's see at what time I finish my work tomorrow. Hopefully not too late, but who knows. Goodbye.